Hey everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. It is hot up here. I turned the AC off because it got cold, but now it's back hot in Memphis, and I just refuse to turn the AC back on. So it is what it is. I'm dealing with a fan. I know it's early. I know a lot of you all will catch this on the rewatch gang, but I am here for Love and Marriage Huntsville. I know. I already know what y'all thinking. I start Love and Marriage Huntsville every season, and every season I quit. It's like clockwork. Around episode, hey Cajun, around episode 4 or 5, I be over these people and I quit. And every season I come back, I tell y'all I'm gonna try to stick with it. So I'm just gonna tell y'all again. I'm giving them another chance, mostly because I forgot Maurice got a DUI, and that's not a good thing. I just want to see how this cast handles talking about the DUI with Maurice versus how they're dragging Karen with it over there on Real Housewives of Potomac. I just want to know if they're going to drag him equally because I will. I will. Also, Kamisha, y'all know my girl Kamisha Reviews. She has a Sunday panel every Sunday at noon. And this Sunday, we didn't do the panel, but next Sunday, that's probably where the lives will come from. I will stream the panel to my channel as well. And that's where my reviews will come from. And of course, if Kamisha misses a week, then I'll do a little mini review like I'm doing today. But for the most part, catch Love and Marriage Huntsville on Sundays at noon. That's when I plan on really being a part of reviewing the show. But with all that being said, I only got about 10 minutes worth of review in me for this because I didn't watch the end of last season. So they kind of picked up right at the end of last season, or maybe it's a mid-season. I don't know what it is because like I tell you, I start and I stop. I start and I stop. So let me just give you my opinion on a few things that I cared about because one thing your girl won't do is take notes. Now, you're always busy or out of town. I'm seated for a little bit, Cajun. I'm seated for a little bit. I think I'm seated into New Year's Eve. Like I am going to Vegas. Everybody already knows I'm going to Vegas to see Janet Jackson. So into New Year's Eve, I think I'm seated. Yeah, so I think we good. We good. How did the show open? I don't even care how the show opens. Let's just go person by person and get this over with. Let's start with Sunny and Destiny because they are on my ever loving nerve. They probably one of the reasons why I quit last season watching it because I don't, girl, why do you care if this lady is your good girlfriend, your best friend, your producer, your associate? What does the label matter? She married the man. And you have already established that there was some crisscross applesauce in the relationship. He was still lovey-dovey texting you while he was lovey-dovey all up in her face, and they got married. And 9 times out of 10, I believe they only got married so they can come back and try to get on this TV show that I really don't want them to be on. I don't care. Because if all they're going to talk about is, were you and this lady friends when she started messing with your ex? Who cares? Because don't you got a new man? I wouldn't care what my ex was doing if I had a new man. Now, I will give you a moment of honesty, Destiny. I wouldn't want it rubbed in my face either. Like, I wouldn't want somebody, or at least I got the ring. At least I got the ring. I wouldn't want that rubbed all in my face either because it's just annoying. It's annoying. And like you said, them people live in St. Louis. And I've been to St. Louis. We was just in St. Louis for the Usher concert, and St. Louis was fun. I said that's going to be another city I put on my list that I go to have fun. I don't know why y'all want to be in Huntsville anyway, because I've been to Huntsville too. And let me tell you, I'd rather be in St. Louis. But anyway, I guess ain't no TV show in St. Louis, but whatever. That's Destiny and Sunny because I'm tired of y'all keep coming up to each other. The lady has apologized to you. The lady said we were good friends. The lady said I ain't mean no harm. I fell in love. Yeah, I know you don't care, but what you want her to do? Lick the bottom of your feet? Like, what else you want her to do? I agree, Cajun. It ain't nothing in Huntsville but Alabama A&M. So I wouldn't want to be out there anyway. I don't know about you. I had a good time. I ain't see Usher go to Huntsville. Usher was out there in the St. Louis. But anyway, who we want to get out there? Let's get Tisha in the op side away. Now, I don't recall this lady calling her op because I think that happened last season. But I do know on the way to the bus, Kimmy came back and was like, you can't be calling Tisha op. That's why she ran up on you and whatever. I ain't see Tisha run up on anybody, but maybe she did. Maybe I was scrolling, but I mean, I could see Wanda running up on somebody, but not Tisha, but whatever. Tisha will speak up for herself, and she did say, don't call me no op. I wouldn't call Tisha an op. I wouldn't even really call Tisha messy. I just don't like her husband. Like, I don't have any issues with Tisha but Marceau. And because you chose to marry Marceau, I just don't trust your judgment. That's it. But new lady, what's her name? I don't even remember her name. Be on the show a couple of seasons before you start calling people messy and calling people ops, because to me, you're messy. We don't even know you, and you out here causing drama, having people run up in your face. So take a couple of seasons, see if Carlos like you and want to give you a check before you start dragging Tisha, because Tisha is an easy one to drag. I mean, if you want to make a mark on the show, try dragging Kimmy or somebody. You know, somebody that's not that easy, because Kimmy will give it back to you. She'll give it back to anybody but her husband. I mean, that's why I can't stand this show. I can't stand any of the marriages on this show. It's just to a woman. Luca Angelo. Okay, that's Luca Angelo. I knew I was in the house by myself. It's like, who was that opening the door? Okay. I don't care nothing about that new lady in the ops. Let's get Destiny and Melody out the way. Now, first, I want to drag you a little bit, Mel. Don't invite me on no girls trip and talking about we going to ride the ATVs, but we can't even drive them. I don't want to go. That's not an excursion if I got to sit on the passenger side and we supposed to be ATV riding. Like, nah, I don't want to do that. Just go ahead, leave me in the van and ride me up the hill, because that's pretty much all we doing anyway, is riding up the hill in another vehicle. We could have all just rode up in a little production van if that's what we was going to do. Because I do love a good excursion on vacation, and riding ATVs and snorkeling are my number one and my number two. I love that. And so when I would have got out and saw we just riding, I would have been ready to go back to the house, because this ain't no real excursion. Mel is annoying. She a Scorpio. I don't get into them zodiacs too much. I just know what the Leo is because I'm a Leo. But I don't have no issue with Mel either. But I just want to say this. Mel and Destiny going back and forth about Destiny apologizing. I think everybody this episode apologized, but by the end of the episode still had beef. What was the point of apologizing? But they apologizing, and Destiny misses Mel, and somebody was sitting in her seat. Can you get up so I can sit next to Mel? I wouldn't have got up. Stormy, I wouldn't have got up. But that's just me. I'm a little bit more, what my friends like to say, they don't say aggressive, because I'm not aggressive. I just am very to the point, and sometimes I'm a little bit petty. That's what it is. I'm a little bit petty, so I wouldn't have got up, and I just would. You can go sit down there with the new girls. I'm sitting, but it sounds like everybody want to fight to sit next to Mel, and I ain't get it. But anyway, Destiny and Mel apologizing to each other. Yes, I'm stern with a dash of pettiness, because I just wouldn't have got up. Yeah, I just wouldn't have got up. I have to stop that. I do. But anyway, Destiny apologizing to Mel for whatever I done forgot. All I recall her saying is, I really didn't sleep with Martell. If it has to be said, because it's not a friend on this earth that I would even think about sleeping with my husband. Now, I trust all of my friends that much. I trust my husband that much. And that remind me on Bill Collector when we get to Bill Collector, because I appreciate what Akeisha said over there on Bill Collector. But this Love and Marriage Huntsville, if it has to be professed, like, girl, I really didn't sleep with your husband. If it's in my mind, any inkling that I thought you did something with my husband, current or ex, friendship is over, because that means I don't trust you at all. And Destiny, just the way you kind of moved on this show. Now, I don't know what y'all do in the personal life, but the way you kind of move with Martell on this show, it had me side-eyeing. I didn't know. So I know if I'm just from the TV looking like what's going on with Destiny and Martell, then I can imagine what Melody is thinking. But I don't know. Oh, Melody insinuated that. If I have to insinuate it, then where there's a little bit of smoke, there's fire. But I guess Destiny was apologizing because it seemed like she took Martell's side. I'm so over this divorce. How long have these people been divorced? I don't care who took whose side. If any conversation has to deal with Melody and Martell's marriage and how it dissolved, I immediately want to fast forward, because I don't care. I don't care who was friends with who first. We all see how Martell treated that lady. And I don't care if you was my best friend first. I'm not standing up for some bullshit. I'm not riding with the bullshit. If anything, I'm going to cut you both off. I'm going to cut you off because you on that BS. It reminds me of that Tyler Perry movie. All of them kind of bad. Except Beauty and Black is, I kind of want to review that. I kind of want to get with Abby and have her binge watch it so we could talk about it. But that's another conversation. What's the one he had with, was it Megan Good? Whatever that one is. It reminds me of that movie where the best friend to Corey Tiamari's ex-husband, I don't forgot his name. I know it was Corey something. Whatever. The way that best friend knew his best friend was whooping up on his wife's ass, was beating her down, calling her all out, just terrorizing his wife, but was still that man's best friend. I'm side-eyeing you. I can't be friends with that kind of stuff. And so that's kind of, and I ain't saying that's what Martell was doing to Mel. I'm just using it as an example. As shitty as Martell was to Mel, I wouldn't want to be associated with him. But that's just me. That's just me. But anyway, Destiny apologized. But then Melanie was like, but you said my mama was pimping me out. And then Destiny got in a confessional talking about everybody got to kiss your ass and can't nobody say nothing to you. So that's kind of like being a pimp. I ain't get the comparison. But Mel, why we going back 10 seasons about all of y'all talk shit about each other. All of y'all has said ridiculous things about each other. That's kind of the reality TV game. Y'all hit below the belt for the cameras just to get us to ooh. Like, not for one instance did we ever think your mama was a pimp or was pimping you out. Ever. Like, so I wouldn't even care. Like, if the lady apologized for saying it, Destiny, you should have just said I was mad and I was just talking shit because I was mad. And that's it. Like, I ain't mean nothing behind it. But Mel, I can't forgive you until I kind of know why you said that. I don't know where that came from. That just means she don't want to forgive you and she wants you to forever kiss your ass. Because I guarantee you, once y'all come to a conclusion on that, Melody gonna find something. But you said my daddy was this 5 years ago. So what you mean about that? Like, I can't deal with people like that. I know this is a TV show. That's why I probably quit watching, because I'll be over it. Now, what else happened? Because they got in the swimming pool and did something. That was the end of the episode, because I ain't care nothing else about nothing else that happened on Love and Marriage Huntsville. The season looks to be good, but the trailers always look to be good. Hey, Step on Me, Is it Stephanie? If it's Stephanie, I like the way you kind of worded that out. I do have lives all night tonight, so I forgot to string them together. So y'all don't have to click on or click off. Let me do that real quick now because I did change a schedule because I do plan on cooking tonight. So I had left a gap in between all my lives so I could season my food, but I seasoned up all my food before I got on live. So I think I'm just going to knock them out, get them out the way so I can go downstairs and cook and watch the football game and all of that. So real quick, let me string all the lives together tonight. This was Love and Marriage Huntsville. Again, I'm supposed to be on Kamisha's panel, so look for Love and Marriage Huntsville on Sundays at noon on Kamisha Reviews, but I will stream to my channel as well. And also, up next is going to be, what did I list next? I forgot what order I put. I think up next is Bell Collective, which I do watch and review Bell Collective. I don't really give up on Bell Collective. And after Bell Collective will be Real Housewives of Potomac. I just kind of want to drag Ashley by her forehead, but we're going to talk about the whole episode. And then Survivor. For all the people, I was out in the streets. What was I out in the streets doing? Oh, I was in Nashville. I was in Nashville to support my son for something. So I didn't do Survivor on Friday night. Sunday night, I got a little bit drunk last night. Have mercy. I just wanted a steak and I didn't want to order it on the app because I wanted it special. So I sat at the bar and I had two pair martinis at J. Alexander's. Them pair martinis are so good. And then if you ever been to J. Alexander's, you know when they give you the martini, they put a second one in a glass to the side. So it's really two for the price of one. And I don't know if it was straight vodka. I don't know what was in on martinis, but I was a little bit on my ass. And when I got home from the bar, I was like, I need to go sit down. And I took a little nap. And that's what happened Sunday. So I didn't. That's why I'm doing Survivor tonight. I'm talking too much. Angie, run these lives together so you can get them going. Okay. So I'm about to run Love and Marriage Huntsville to Bell Collective. And then again, Bell Collective will go into Real Housewives of Potomac. And then Potomac will lead right into Survivor. And then I'm going to go downstairs and cook. And that will be it. I think you all, I've been watching, I don't mean no disrespect by saying it this way, because I think some of y'all may understand. It's a white girl on TikTok. I don't know her name, but she got a black boyfriend, but the white girl be cooking her ass off. I can't remember her name, but I saved her video to my phone. And the way she make her macaroni and cheese looks so good. I said this year for Thanksgiving, I might make the macaroni and cheese and try her recipe. But in my mind, I be thinking of that auntie on TikTok that be like, it's Thanksgiving. Ain't nobody told you be experimenting on Thanksgiving. Because that white girl, she do put a little bit of mustard in hers and she make her macaroni and cheese with a roux. And I've never done it like that. But her stuff looks so good. I said, I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. I'm sorry, ma'am. I just don't know your name. I don't mean just to be saying the white girl. Because it could be a ton of white girls on TikTok that cook. But I think y'all know the one I'm talking about. But anyway, Kasia, you said yuck. You got to look. I'm going to try it. If everybody for Thanksgiving cuss me out, because I put a little bit of mustard and a roux in the macaroni and cheese. And you get off of them. Okay, I've added all my redirects. So I'm about to end this. And we about to get to Bell Collector. So I said all I can say about Love and Marriage Huntsville. If you care about Bell Collector, Potomac, and Survivor, stick around. If not, I'll see y'all on Sunday for the next episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Please like this video, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll holler at y'all later. Bye. Lord, I can't see. Okay, there we go. See y'all later.